Hey guys, it's Parker. Sorry, this video is going to be very short, but I didn't want to stray from my video of the day thing. I didn't even bother to do my hair, so forgive me. I'm going to be completely honest, I have not had the best day. Kind of freaked out and sad about my fundraiser. I'm going to link you guys to that just in case. The only thing I can really think of doing right now is finding a lender, somebody I can borrow the money from, so I can get my wheelchair accessible vehicle and get out on the road and you know, do what I have to do. My voice is very hoarse. Okay, so today the topic is just trans related stuff, and I mean, like, there are so many things that I could talk about, but since I'm gonna make this video really short, I'm just gonna talk about body hair. Basically, being on testosterone, obviously a lot of things change. And with a lot of people, talking about trans guys in particular, you experience a growth in body hair. Now, before I started T, I was totally hairless, pretty much. Didn't have hair on my legs, barely had hair on my arms, certainly didn't have hair on my face, so, out on my back. So, you know, but, you know, after about, I don't know, a month or so, I noticed immediately that I started growing a lot of hair on my legs and like my thighs and like places that I didn't ever expect to have any hair. I had a bunch of hair on my stomach. I think that was the first thing that happened was stomach hair. But like, how do you like, how do you get used to all this body hair all of a sudden? I mean, like, I know a lot of people are just naturally hairy, but for some of us who aren't and are all of a sudden experiencing all this hair, you know, it's like a weird thing. I noticed that I've been on T for almost 3 years. When I increased my dose to the maximum 100 milligrams per week, I noticed that, like, even to this day, I'm growing just crazy amounts of hair. My hands are all hairy. My toes even are starting to get a few little hairs. More than a few, actually. I haven't looked at my toes in a while, and it looks like I've grown a few more. I feel like a bear. Like, my stomach is, I could braid it, you know? Not to mention the butt crack. There's something funny. It's like your butt crack disappears, and you're just in this bush. And then, you know, obviously your legs and whatever, but I don't even remember. What was I? Where was I? I'm totally off today. Right, okay, so yeah, when I started my increase, I noticed my body hair just out, like, overnight, just boom, all of a sudden, you know? My armpit hair, it's, you know, it's about the same as it's always been, but the rest of me is just crazy hairy. So I noticed that it takes a lot longer to dry off after having a shower or a bath, because you have all this hair on your body and it sticks to you, and it's like, you know, in the nighttime, like, since I'm not used to having hair on my legs, sometimes I feel like there's bugs on my legs just because my hairs are moving around a lot. And I could shave, you know, my whole body and just be totally smooth, but that would just suck for me. I wouldn't like that. So that's not gonna happen. And then getting used to facial hair, that was an interesting thing for me. It took a little while to grow a substantial amount of facial hair, more time than I expected. But at this point, you know, when I do shave, it only takes 1 or 2 days to grow back, you know, half an inch, which is crazy. And it's just gonna get better from here. Like, I'm just gonna become hairier in the next few years, obviously, as part of hormone treatment. So, but for my face, I noticed that, you know, I just shave. I mean, you can even see it's grown back. I just shave. I leave my sideburns pretty long. I shave a little bit right here, up the cheeks all the way, get rid of all the cheek stuff, so I just have the sideburns, the beard, and the mustache. But, like, I just shaved it, like, a couple days ago, and it's already grown back, so it's taking a lot to get used to. It's an interesting thing that comes with, you know, hormone testosterone therapy. I'm wondering, what is it like for trans females? Because I know a lot of trans females have to go for laser hair removal, hair can be like a very just like a pain in the ass for female, or for male to female transgender people. I can just imagine, you know, how frustrating it might be to have like a thick beard line and have to go for treatments or have to put makeup on to cover that up. And I really kind of feel for that. You know, it's like the opposite. We always talk about, like, you know, to our trans female friends, oh, why don't we just trade parts? Like, I wish we could just do that, but it doesn't work that way. I'm actually not educated on this other side. Do trans females, does their hair get any softer or thinner, you know, on the arms and legs when they start hormone treatment, or if they decide to start hormone treatment? Is that something that sort of happens with estrogen, or, you know, is it something that you have to sort of maintain forever? I don't really know, but yeah, body hair, that's, I mean, it's a blessing and a curse for sure, because it's like totally weird, and it takes a lot of getting used to, and I'm sure a lot of people are with me on this. It's just like a bizarre thing. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to say today. I'm sorry that I wasn't more entertaining or lively, but today is just not my day. So I can't remember what the topic for tomorrow is. I'm going to quickly check. Just hang on, because there's no way I'm editing this video down. That just takes more time. What can I talk about while I'm doing this? Oh, right, my album is still, oh, my first record before my transition is still available for free if you subscribe to my website. So obviously I'm going to link you to that. I've had a few subscriptions overnight, which is nice. So go ahead and take advantage of that and get a copy of my first album. It's weird listening to it because it's a totally different sounding voice. Obviously, because that was before I started any of my transition. I don't know how to work YouTube sometimes. Okay, let's see. Topic. Is today Friday? Yeah, so it's almost Saturday, so I keep doing these really late at night. I'm going to try to do them a bit earlier. Saturday is random. Oh, great. So Saturday is totally random, so tomorrow it could be anything. So you're going to want to see that. I'm going to take some more time and really think of something to talk to you guys about, and maybe it will be very enlightening or extremely boring. Either way, come see me. Bye.